Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Giga Ninja Chikadze! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arnold Almighty Allen!
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand as usual for the UFC's annual stock unit.
The fans in England love sport. They love competition, and they show up, and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on the show when you step foot in the octagon at the O2 Arena.
And you better be ready backstage if Leon Edwards is on.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. Leon Edwards is the man.
Just misses there with the left. Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep.
Straight punch, that is useful. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Allen. Oh, beautiful counter jab upstairs for him there. He's got the reach advantage, and that certainly helped him in that exchange. There's the jab, there's another one. So the double jab is there by Allen. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Chikadze's back in side control.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Fighters are inverted now on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here. Oh, he's getting it deep. Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that dart shoot.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Allen.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Throwing that jab, no good. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, high kick.
Nice straight there by Allen. Oh, misses with the jab. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Just out of the range with that right hand. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Establishing the jab here. Straight punch is good. Allen's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, nice combination, yes.
Come on, man, let's get that takedown.
Doing work with the jab there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches, and landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. You saw him work his submission game a bit in the previous round, and he is all offense, man. He's not afraid to get into a bad position to try to close it.
Most times, we don't see guys that attack and punch off of their back. This guy never has any place to rest.
Just misses with the jab there. Oh, lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going.
Out of range with that one. Oh, pinpoint accuracy on the hook right there, DC.
That is a tremendous strike. Like Alex Fajeda, you develop a great hook, you can end nights of your opponents. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Unable to connect with the right. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good. This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Allen's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard. Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Push kick there to the body. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Get in and attack that leg hard with that kick now.
Allen's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Pretty good straight punch there by Chikadze. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Somehow, his opponent stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Big ground and pound.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, come on, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, that's right hand.
Huge right hand.
That left hook was nasty.
We told you to keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now. And he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Misses with the left hook.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
3 minutes now to go in this one. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not let you dole out all this damage? Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to do everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. This man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between legs.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Allen's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
You need to work on standing shot.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Allen.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Allen. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Chikadze's in half guard. What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Giga Ninja Chikadze!
Whew, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point in time. It was a close fight, and the judges certainly felt that way as well.
It's the worst feeling in the world when you go to the middle and you're just not sure. Your heart is beating so fast, especially when you hear your opponent's name called right before you ultimately win the fight. He put in a lot of work. He fought through the adversity and got the job done. He should be very proud.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy Kapp. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Right back at the O2 Arena here in London, England, and man, are you royalty around these parts. I mean, you can barely make your way past the
John, stop, John, please stop.
Okay, maybe in England, they might love you more, DC.
Oh, knee strike right to the bottom. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, nice job enough to land the front kick there by Cobb. Good work getting in the way of that knee. Mokaev circling towards the left side now.
Nice uppercut.
Nice jab by Mokaev. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Swing and a miss by Manel Kape. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
Nice, good strike.
Both guys appeared to land there. Manel Kape's head kick looked like that one was blocked. Loaded up on that one and landed.
Those are big strikes.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Kape's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Under 2 minutes in round 1.
He passes to half guard.
Win the scramble.
Nice. This is a terrible position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Mokaev. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Loads up on the right hand and lands.
The fighters separate, continuing to go to the head.
45 seconds to go here in round 1.
Mixing up the target, attacking the body.
Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 15 seconds to go. Now Kape's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, so that round is in the books. Manel Kape's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Well, the left hook has been there at times. Not that time.
He passed the half guard. That was a swift transition.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. In the half guard.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Mokaev gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
He has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
3 minutes now to go, round two. Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Manel Kape. And he is back up to his feet.
Beautiful body kick.
Back and forth we go. Oh, and again he lands a kick to the body. Clips him with the left hand. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad Mokaev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
Oh, my goodness, I think he might have it. Oh, he's got it!
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out!
I mean, goodness, in that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Mokaev.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Nice transition.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pull it on. Gotta be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Good round.
This is it. Your striking is what got you here, and your striking is what's going to get us out of here, all right? This is the last round. You're losing this fight. Everything you...
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. All right, so we can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Kopp gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Nice straight punch. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Well, we may have the best cut men. On the inside, he's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping.
And now a left. Oh, with authority to the body. Big knee lands there.
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has...
Discovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, he's in a compromise. Big shots landed by him now. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a fight? He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Back. These two guys are trading huge shots. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
A swing and a miss by Kopp. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Keeps going back to that jab. Keeps effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Alvarado gets the takedown now. So a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pop gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Both fighters throwing heat now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
15 seconds remain in the round.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets you the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight, and got a huge, huge result here in a loaded division.
He got a huge result. And he was able to not only implement his game plan, he was able to stick to it to a T, knowing and comfortable with the idea that, hey, if this goes to the judges, I know that I did enough. And I believe that he is going to be very happy with how dominant this performance was.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bobby King Green!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, we are ready to go in round 1, and so is the battle-tested Bobby Green. So much high-level experience. Pretty fast starter as well. James Krause can certainly attest to that. He was TKO'd by a Bobby Green body kick back in 2013. We'll see how Bobby Green chooses to attack this particular challenge here tonight. Oh, how good is that kick? Well-timed overhand there by Green.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, man, another huge kick. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Green. And just misses with that big right hand. Back and forth we go. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique. You can only kick one time you check it,
right,
and your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue, here's a tissue. Touched him with the strike there.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Oh, big uppercut lands for him there. Nicely done to select his shot. BJJ guy didn't seem to like that much.
He didn't see it coming. He likes to reach whenever you feint at him. That's a great opportunity to throw that strike right up the middle. Uppercut lands. Look for him to do it more.
And there's that jab. Looked like that body kick got home. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He's setting up a submission attempt. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Getting awfully close on the submission now.
Look at him fighting. He's not going to quit on the submission attempt. All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish. He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he lets the fight on.
Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblett. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Scramble. Pump out. Get yourself up in a...
Getting him out here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Pimblett's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, now he bails on a submission. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Pimblett's in half guard now, making all these shots count. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, bro, take a seat for me. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Big right hand.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Green. Just misses with the left hook. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Green. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big left.
Beautiful punch to the body.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as well.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Pimblets in half guard.
He's got to start throwing down. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Well, not exactly what we thought we would see out of this jiu-jitsu fighter. He's had a lot of success on the feet, and I think this is why sometimes the film can lie if you lean too heavily into it.
Absolutely. I mean, you think you're coming in here to fight a grappler, and this guy looks like a boxer tonight. His hands have looked crispy. His kicks, everything that he is doing has worked, and I think this is partly due to the fact that you think he's trying to take you down, when in reality, this guy can fight everywhere.
Green's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Pimblet.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. That's a good strike right there.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
Nice work last round. Completely dominated him on the ground. We want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Ready.
Third round underway. That shot blocked by Green. Oh, lands a nice straight. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Missed with that jab attempt there. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling out on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, that's a good strike there by Pimblett. Nice job to connect there with the left. Pretty strong jab there by Griff. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Oh, big front kick lands flush.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Pimblett's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third and final round. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Single leg takedown is good. Pimblett's in half guard. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Pimblett's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. All right, feet on the hips here.
Just like this now. The guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
In the half guard.
Full side control now.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Paddy Pimblett.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, looks tight to me. There's the tap. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Paddy, the Paddy,
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blades, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blades. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blades, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blades is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blades here tonight. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calbon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Razor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender Curtis Razor Blade. Certainly you know about the takedown game, and how soon will he go to it tonight? Because as the striking continues to catch up to the wrestling, that figures to present Blades with a lot of different options that he can employ on fight. What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
That leg kick hurt.
Big right hand. Oh!
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them in the night, that will win the fight.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Now he's going full mount.
Nicely done. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Blades making these ground strikes count. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
Working on to finish the heel hook. He's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Strong reversal there.
Come on, let's go. Let's work.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Aspinall's back in full guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blades. Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Oh, right into mount. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Jeff, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blades. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Aspinall's back in full mount.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack with an arm triangle. Oh, it's getting deep. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Yeah, paging Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Aspinall.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall.
He passes the half.
Final seconds here of round one. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, big punch lands.
Blades gets hit by that leg kick.
Oh, nice kick.
Going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Blades. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of it.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Nice leg kick there by Curtis Blades.
Oh, nice signal, yes.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Getting him out here.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Blades is in half guard now.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to...
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Nice shot there by the champ. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, nice elbow.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall. All right, feet on the hips here. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big
submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, that's gotta be it.
What, guys? Come on.
Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Aspinall's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Aspinall. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Aspinall's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Aspinall's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
60 seconds. Don't stop.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, some good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Round for next. You got to be kidding me. He's out.
We lost that round, but we're going to go back out there. We're going to win this with striking, okay? Don't think about wrestling, not even for 1 second. Jab, jab.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice uppercut.
Now some separation from his clinch position. He threw that one with all of his power. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Fighter connects there. Aspinall gets stung by that leg kick. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. And there's a takedown attempt. Takedown defense holds up.
He gets to a spot, the high punch. Then he starts to let the knees fly. Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just missed with the left there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Straight right hand now, just misses. Again, they clinch. Transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Oh, right into mount.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Stay focused on the ground.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Aspinall's back into full guard. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Hard scramble.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. This is where he wants to be.
Let me see some of them ham fists now. Chop the antelope.
That was nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blades. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Blades' eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Blades is back in half guard. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barbosa, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
All right, close guard now. Aspinall's back in half guard. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Beautiful transition.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Aspinall's in half guard. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, feet on the hips here.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Blades has got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now Blades is much safer position there, being inside control. Changing the position.
Scramble. Hold him out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut.
Aspinall's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Nice front kick. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. All right, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Uppercuts right on the chin. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just misses with that one. 1 minute.
Don't wait. I need you to be first now.
Nice crack there.
Busy with the kicks.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, he's got his back.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Good work.
Final seconds here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Aspinall. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right. Listen, you're doing good, but we lost that round. We're going into the final round here. I need you to win.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, he might get finished here. That's how he's going to top it. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Nice. Nicely done. And they separate. Got the single collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far... Oh!
Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Nice.
Aspinall gets up. He is back on the feet here. Try to establish that jab.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice jab by Aspinall. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing... Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Razor Blades.
Well, Curtis Blades with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blades, all of a sudden a major factor in this UFC heavyweight division. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Bilal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Headshot, dead. Those are the only words that come to mind when Leon Edwards makes the walk. You can argue that his head kick knockout of Kamaru Usman at UFC 278 is the biggest singular win in UFC history, and now this man is the hunted remarkably at 170 pounds.
And J.A., I asked you this question. It wasn't luck, because we've seen him do this before, right? We have seen him knock people out with this exact combination. This was something that he does. Leon Edwards is a master strategist. I've trained with him before. He works exceedingly hard. He does a great job of being very committed inside the gym, and he has just gotten better. It's been a long time since anyone's beaten Leon Edwards, and that's why he's a champion of the world.
And to be able to win a fight like that against that type of opposition when maybe you don't have your best stuff, scary to think about just how good Leon Edwards can be here tonight and moving forward. our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, below. Remember the name, Muhammad! And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Bilal, remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Bilal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year.
Clean punch.
All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he's doing at the start of the fight.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Watch that kick to the body.
Oh, nice.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job of stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Lands a big elbow there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Ooh, the head kick lands. He's hurt.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense really supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up now. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling on top of his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
Big power shot there. Massive head kick.
Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
The takedown is not there. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Strong inside leg kick. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch and the first one you learn is a jab. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
All right, coming down the stretch in this round, and the storyline, of course, has been Leon Edwards, the striking, just mixing up his weapons beautifully.
I mean, John, we have seen him against the best welterweights in the world use his striking to really limit them in the
Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Muhammad's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, he's got that submission. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Muhammad's in half guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
That was a slick transition. Getting them out here. You can either chase ground and pound, or you can go to submission. Right now, it looks like he's trying to get to an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. All right, side control now. Edwards is back to the side control now.
Oh.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, that horn signals the end of round one. Muhammad's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Nice jab by Muhammad. Well, without much resistance, he continues to find a home for that jab, much like he did in the previous round. Just out of range with that strike. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Edwards. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing it.
What a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, jabs in bunches here, splits the guard there, and continuing to keep his opponent at distance, courtesy of that crisp jab. Muhammad's eye starting to swell now. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Kick to the body by Edwards. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out already.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Fighters separate from the clinch. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striker. He has showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is going to start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. That guillotine is tight.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it real. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Muhammad's in half guard. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
And now he's in a guillotine. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that front choke. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Edwards is back in full mount. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swing.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. What corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Oh, beautiful work with the knee.
Now they separate.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Hook in the clinch there is good by Bilal. Wow. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, come on, that's gotta be it. Somehow he gets out.
We had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, full guard here. If you're the top fighter, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing good.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Edwards is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Lead kick is true there by Edwards. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire the work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to you right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action.
Muhammad's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition. The side mount is, oh, he's out. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight schedule for...
So bad. You gotta find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Big strikes continue to land.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Muhammad's in half guard. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman will be proud. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Effective strike there by Edwards.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Muhammad's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
That punch was deflected. Nicely done. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt.
Oh, left hand landed.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, man! Huge kick to the body.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Do some work, guys.
Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. In the half guard.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, feet on the hips here. Muhammad's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. It's sit tight.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to get out of the guillotine. Oh, great submission defense. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Edwards is really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Muhammad's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Edwards is back in full mount.
Nice transition.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Effective use of the jab there by Bilal Muhammad. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Muhammad gets caught with that punch.
All right, don't waste your energy. Stay relaxed. Set it up a little bit better.
Edwards is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection. Look at the whip action that comes from throwing that kick.
15 seconds.
Big shot to the head.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Another big shot to the head.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it. You need to go after it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, 4th coming. Nice punch there by Edwards. He's got a good left hand. There it is. Oh, nice straight punch there by Bilal Muhammad. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Awesome level change. Great timing. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Muhammad. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, big overhand. Oh, over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, my goodness.
Throwing that jab, no good. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Now goes to the uppercut. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
There's that side kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you got the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Tags him with that uppercut.
Look at him chopping the wood.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be in.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Edwards' nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Whiffs on that offering. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head.
The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Muhammad's in half guard now, side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Muhammad. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. No real suspense when it came to the judges' scorecards. A clean, complete effort out of the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, tonight.
Massive victory for the champ. Leon Edwards looked great tonight. He looked like the champion. He carries himself like a champion. He can fight everywhere. He's comfortable everywhere. And tonight, he earns a decision victory, a very impressive decision victory.
And unlike in some past fights, he got off to a very good start tonight. Congratulations to Leon Edwards, your winner by decision.